Greetings. Greetings, everybody. Greetings. Greetings. Greetings to all. It says. Questionable thing. You got a lot of them in the bank. With those bad puns. Oh. Not these puzzles. Why did I go from this to that? I should have gone to FTL. Okay. Bad puns. They do exist. They do exist. What were we even doing in The Witness? There, your art. Well, you're very good at that art. I will say that. Welcome back, Dasher. My frustration is exhilarating. This is Witness, yes. It's official that the PS4 controller does not work with Ori, and the button I have proven is broken. The A button literally is stuck, and this is from Hollow Knight because I was so frustrated with the nightmare that I was squeezing the button. I have to get a new Xbox controller or clean this one. Probably just go get a new one since it's like only $20. Yeah. Let's complain about back controller. I'm going to prove that this controller is broken. I swear. I'm not crazy. I admit when I'm bad at games. Sincerely. Croc, welcome. It really is, though. I've got like 400 hours of mashing on that controller. It's broken. I know it is. Okay, so we summoned the boat. We have to play this game, which makes my head hurt. Am I any good at puzzle games? That's debatable. Jesus. Ah. No? Maybe. Yes! Bring me that. Bring the bath to me. You think the person with the flag is a big plus? $10 later. 10 hours later. Alright. Okay. It's still moving. Look, my feet are hanging off the shadow. I don't understand. Oh. Wait, there's a shape here. There are shapes! Okay. What's this way? What's in the trees? Let's go check out the trees. Dasher. I 100% agree. That whole statement. I back it 100% of my brain's capacity, which is 50%. And your 50%, my 50%, that makes 100%! Yay! Oh, look, a treehouse. Everything is a shape. Math. Everything is a shape. Why would the game let me walk back here? I don't understand. Dash. It's alright. It's alright. Alright. So we can't go that way because the gate's closed, but it would let us come this way. Alright, alright. We have to figure this out. Okay. Oh, sweet Jesus. Here we go. Questionable thing. That's the nicest insult I've ever heard. No, Croc, but that's oddly specific. Alright, so let's figure out this one. Alright, so we can tilt this. So, just for instance, this would be our shape. This could be our shape. So let's say that that's our shape. Okay, so how do we gonna... Okay. Now that shape could be plugged into that shape, which would make a cross. So if we get a cross, can we downgrade that cross? That doesn't sound right. Get some pieces of paper. I know. You understand how this works? Yeah, I don't like it either. So, like, for instance, is... Yeah, okay. People understand. Okay. Using graph paper really works. I don't have any graph paper, though. I have all the sticky notes a man could need, okay? Could sticky notes work? I don't know. I really want them to work. I have all the sticky notes. Oh, sweet Jesus. Oh, sweet baby Jesus. Alright. What if... But that can't be... Coke needs help part 4. Pufferfish of love! It's all about the pufferfish of love. Sticky notes required. I explain it better. Yeah. All right. So basically, let's just pay attention to this thing, this shape I'm circling here. Yeah, that shape. We follow its pattern, so we have to, within this square that we have to use that block that shape is in, and then we have 3 blocks this way, and then this many blocks up, and then that would be the shape, and that would be a finish. But that would only be if that was the only shape block there. But all within the same line, we have to encompass all 4 of the squares with the shapes in it, with the pattern of the shape, with the line, excluding the lines on the outside of the square because they are assumed walls and not walls. Does that make any damn sense? I don't know. But we're having fun, and that's all that matters. Okay. Oh, God. Okay, so if we can't, so we can't use that. We can tilt them. Now, the fact that those shapes are slightly tilted in the squares means we can turn them. So, again, so say the bottom, like Tetris shape, the Tetris L, we'll call it. If that was the only thing here, this would be a solved puzzle. So, like, the fact that we draw a line on the edge of the squares doesn't count. It doesn't take away from our ability. So those 2 shapes we can plug together, and they would make a cross with one side of the cross going down, right? Yes. So what would that look like? Pens. Marker? It's not a pen. A purple pen. Oh, a Planet Fitness pen. Oh yeah, that's right. It's supposed to go to the gym. I don't go to the gym. Well, I should go to the gym. Anyway. Okay, so if we have like a... It now writes. I'm losing it. So that's 1. That would be another. Then this. Then that. That's the shape we're trying to make. 4 blocks. 2 L Tetris pieces together. My art. My beautiful art. So that would be 4 blocks. So if that's the case, we can't... We could make it... We have to encompass both of those pieces, though. How do we encompass both of those pieces? We can't do it sideways. We have to do it up. We can't do it sideways. Apparently they don't have an imagination. You could do a lot of things sideways. How do you circle something with the square? This is a great point. Maybe I'm looking at this from the wrong angle. So the shape... Now, I'm assuming that I have to plug these pieces together. Maybe I don't. I think I'd have to, though. That would be the shape that wouldn't work. So because of the type of shape that they are, we have to plug them together because we can't ever make a hollow space. But we might not necessarily have to plug them together. Questionable. Can we put them... Let's ignore the bottom one. How do we make this shape? So it would be 4. We would have circled this. 4. And then we would circle this. So that's the shape that if they were plugged together and turned sideways, what it would look like. But... Can we now... Oh. Dasher, that sounds lovely. To make a 2x3 shape. Well, you can't move the shapes. You can't move the blocks. I know what you're trying to do, Wise Chosen, but you can't move them. So it would have to be, like there's the shape I'm making with the line, with the 2 squares on the right side. If you plug them in, that's the shape it would make. It would be forced. You can't. You can turn. We can turn them and plug them in to touch each other, but we can't separate them or move them up and down from like their stationary position. Like completely alter the shape that they show. And we have to encompass the square in the far left. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm trying to... I'm glad I remember. I'm really glad I remember. So I'm trying to leave this shape up to kind of give myself like a mental image here of if we brought... So... This shape has to be like this if we're going to have this. And then we can go up. Oh. No, we can't do... Shit! You could questionable thing. That would be cheating. But it would be a powerful fist of love. It's cheating. It's cheating. Such a cheater. So we could do this shape. So that's what I'm thinking in my head. That would work if it was raised up one. Can we alter it? Wait, hold on. We can make a different shape than that. Maybe we might not have to plug it in like that. We can put them on top of each other. If we put them on top of each other, that would be... So, okay. So what I'm thinking about is it would look like... Faster just to draw. More sticky notes! is we would have 2 blocks, a space with an X, 2 blocks, then 2 blocks. So it would look like something like that. That's kind of what the shape would be. I don't know how good the webcam is right now with that, but it would be 2 blocks. And then the next 2 blocks, the top one would be filled in the bottom one, and then the top one extra one, and then 2 blocks. You can make that shape as well. But again, the void is the pain in the... Well, we could fill that with the 1 dot. Could we? Wait a minute. So if we were up here and we did this, now the problem is that once we get Chuck Norris. I agree. I think Mech would agree too. Chuck Norris. That wouldn't work. Sure, questionable thing. Tell me. But you could also make it a solid shape. Wait, hold on. Oh, there's the answer. No? No, that's not the answer. Shit! Wait, no. Wait, maybe this is the answer. Hold on. Oh, that would be the answer. And then you would do something like that. But that would encompass the shapes. What's it just? Sounds like me. Neo, welcome. Hello. Welcome. How does Twitch Prime work? What do you mean, Dasher? Oh yeah, if you have Amazon Prime, yeah, you have Twitch Prime. Yeah. I know, H. I know. We're gonna need to go to other puzzles. I need to. I want to figure this out. But this is the shape. So, like, if I could encompass the square, the pattern of the square on the right side into this shape that I've made, we would be golden. So, I'm really close to this. I think I'm... Can we turn it? Turning it would accomplish nothing. That's a shame. You love people doing this very puzzle? Is it that notorious? Is it one of those puzzles? Shit. I believe. I feel like I'm right there. We're right here. This is the shape I've made is something similar to this. Maybe. There are 8 different solutions? There are 8 solutions? Someone took the time and figured out that there are 8 solutions? I need to know. I need to know. There are 8 solutions. 8. You can see 2? Alright, Croc, you go first. You tell me a solution. Come on. Tell me. You have the lowest price. Welcome to the Price is Right. Oh, Jesus. No, that's $1 when people would bid $1. 2 right. Okay. 1 up. 1 right. 1 up. 3 left. 1 up. 2 right. 2 up. 1 right. 2 down. 2 right. Sun. You found 8? More power to you, Neo. More power. Wow. I know that works, but I want to see it. I gotta mentally, like, understand why this is working, because I don't even see it. Thank you, questionable thing. I haven't solved it yet, but I want to know. Okay, dang it! Why does that work? Okay, so the L shape is in the top here. Okay, that makes sense. So just within these squares... Wait, hold on. They can make a 2x3? So why is he choosing was right? Wait, I didn't know they could make a 2x3. They can make a 2x3. You were right. Why is he choosing? You were right. I was wrong. If I did no idea, I would assume you could not make it a 2x3, but it makes sense because if you layer them on top of each other. See, I was overcomplicating the answer. Just overcomplicating it. Welcome, Nito, by the way. Also, the reason we're not playing Ori is I literally have proven, that the A button is broken and PS4 controller does not work very well with Ori. So tomorrow I'm getting a new Xbox 360 controller, cheap, $20, and then we're going back to Ori. Just so you know, Nito, I love that game. I will be finishing it and playing it. We just got past the tree. Okay, down we go. What fresh hell will this be? Oh God, I see blue squares. Oh. I know, I thought the same thing, H. That's what I was just sharing what I was thinking. I didn't know you could. But if you could have made a 2x3, it was instantly solved. That's what I needed to hear. If someone just said, oh, you can make it a 2x3, I would have been like, oh, really? Boom. Overcomplicating it. See, like, these are the shapes I was making. At least we got sticky notes. That's alright, right? We're gonna have a great time. Let's be great. Okay, so now we need... What does the blue square mean? This is part of the fun, I know. It is part of the fun. Think of the blue empty square as a minus sign in math. We have to have an assumed 1, so that would be this. Oh, God. So it's an assumed 1. I remember that in algebra. X, there's always an assumed 1. There's always an assumed 1. Always an assumed 1. Oh, Jesus.